Hello, Gargod. Gargod is already in chat. Always first. Let's see here. Weary Kieran, I think, said one time he was wondering why Twilight wasn't in the background. As you can see, Twilight is, again, in the background among all the ponies. And so we've got that figured out.
You can share the screen in the voice chat in Discord.
Yes. Let me bring up the let's see here, stream links. No, or is it stream links? Oh no, pff, I'm stupid. Okay, hang on. We are on 2021 again. That's what we'll do first.
Still cannot see your screen.
Right, I haven't shared it yet. 2 whole seconds, and I will get you all kinds of figured out. Nope, that's not what I want. Go live. All right, there we go. Alrighty then. Okay, we're on. You can't hear Soul Strings? It's probably because I had Soul Strings muted. That's probably what was happening. But we got it figured out now. Had a bit of a rough start and kind of an interesting week. Been like really knee deep in some projects and have been doing that. So we're gonna be checking out this song by the Dadabots, Can't Play Instruments AI Song Contest. Okay,
So
I'm
it's
intrigued.
neural links generated, like AI generated song, basically.
Sweet.
That's
So
that's what they do. They have several live streams going on with net generated technical death metal based on Arkspire album, and some AI generated bass solo and something else.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if the robots can put us out of work. Let's go. I dig this graphite supremacy over here. Yes. Generated. That was awesome. That's really cool. And that was all robots? They just like...
Somehow, it's probably based on something, because they do train the neural net on some other music tracks, and then the net generates something different out of what it learned so far.
Right.
I think that's how it works. They train it on something, and then it just keeps generating stuff, and then they choose some snippets or parts that sound like tolerable or decent.
Yeah, I assume that AI generated music would produce the odd banger here and there, but for the most part produce garbage. Gargod said, let's check out my last one. The last one you submitted would have been Marionette by Wanderer. Well, that was pretty neat. I don't really have a whole lot to say about that. I don't know what what to say about AI music, but it's pretty neat.
I think he meant the track he made.
Okay.
Double the Twilight, double the fun. Right? No?
I don't think so. He means the last ROS one.
Probably this one. Ah, yes.
Well, let's check it.
Al voltear.
Oh yeah, cranial penetration. The Ghost Stories one. Is this the latest one? You want to check out the latest one, or follow me on Bandcamp? All right. No, not the Twilight one. Well, now we have to see it. Like,
No. He says no, the Twilight one. So this is the right one. So yeah, let's just continue with this one.
Okay.
This one, freshly made today.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what this Double the Twilight, Double the Fun is about. I love that kind of shit. The vocals that just don't take themselves too seriously. The whole that kind of shit where it's just sounds or it's words assigned to sounds. That shit is so fucking funny. And I dig this font. I wonder what this font is called with the little hearts and shit. That's great. the what's it called? The tone corrected? No, the pitch corrected. What the fuck am I trying to say? It's pitched down. I just feel like slap. I feel like there's such a charm to this stuff where it's just like, I don't know, I think it's neat. The like $10 drum machine, and then it's simultaneously high effort and low effort at the same time, which is a difficult mood to capture. But yeah, that's interesting. I love it.
Pretty sure like 90% of the effort went into the lyric video, because I don't think he ever made lyric videos before for his music.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he did either. He said it's a free drum machine. That's awesome. Nice. Yeah, you got to get that free shit whenever you can, for sure.
And this song is just straightforward. The lyrics are just hilarious. I don't know. It's fun.
just sheer sonic violence. Just no rhythm or melody or anything. It's just, and that's the whole point of like gore grind and porno grind, and just grindy songs in general. I submitted a song by Shinzo Oshiro. He's a YouTuber, and I've watched his videos a couple of times. He's a Brit bunger, and he's kind of funny sometimes. And then he made a song, and I wasn't aware that he was a musician. And so I was like, oh, I've got to check this out, especially on stream. So we're going to be checking out Shinzo Oshiro, Popufurry. I'm a Popufurry honey. So let's check this out. Let's see what this is all about.
I wear the crown, yeah, I'm turning it out.
Ooh, gosh, this mic quality took a dip. It's clearly, you know. Go ahead.
The reverb in the room on this microphone.
Yes, you can definitely hear that this was a cheap microphone for sure. Unless this was on purpose, but I doubt it. It sounds exactly like it sounds like he used the exact same mic that he uses from his videos in this song, with the exact same settings and everything, which is interesting because, you know, we just started the stream talking about how, well, I don't think we were on stream yet, but we were just talking about how you couldn't hear me because I had the gain turned all the way down, and there's a completely different setting for when I'm recording vocals versus when I'm streaming. Anyway, let's keep going. We're only 14 seconds into this.
Got my suit on, it's new. Take that photo of me, I'm so fabulous. My merch is so in fashion, girl. Yeah. Butt cheeks and kinks subtly show my sheath. Block all haters online. Sell this photo of me, I will charge you fries. Take a look between my thighs, 'cause honey, that is why you'll be my biggest fan. You'll follow me until you love me. Pop you for.
Oh, it's a cover. I thought I recognized it. So I wonder if he ganked this instrumental. It's paparazzi. Paparazzi instrumental. Let's see if he produced by. Oh no, somebody actually made this. Maybe. I wonder if he made it.
Just hang on. I'm not gonna leave you. Is it really worth it?
You know what? I'm disliking videos that have ads from now on. Okay, let's see. What? Nope, totally different. Okay, so it is an original audio made by this Cerulean Oshiro, I think. And so this is a completely original song from top to down. Okay, top to down, exactly.
Honey, there's no other cutie, but you know that I'll be Popufurry.
There's my Melodyne is cheap, people. Melodyne works wonders, and I'm aware that you know I don't know if it's super cheap. Now that I think about it, I guess it was like, I think I got my copy of Melodyne for like $100 or something like that. But well,
that's relatively cheap.
Yeah, when you're talking about VSTs or just music shit in general, yeah, about $100, and you can Melodyne can work wonders. I don't know how to use Melodyne. I have Melodyne and I haven't used it yet. I'm just aware of the things that it can do, and I've heard people, correct some seriously trash sounding vocals and make it sound really, really good. So you can absolutely cheat like a motherfucker with Melodyne. But that's the name of the game, is cheating. I think cheating is perfectly fine. How do you feel about cheating, Soul Strings?
IDDQD. That's what I say. If you know what I mean, of course.
IDDQD. I don't know.
Oh, have you ever played Doom?
No, I have not.
That's the invulnerability cheat code from the original Doom from 1993.
Oh, okay. Black and Blue in chat says using autotune / Melodyne is only cheating if you claim not to use it. If you do, see, okay. I mean, I think that if you're open about it, it's still cheating. If you're not like whatever, but I think it's cool to be open about cheating. You know, like if you have a very difficult guitar riff in your song and you nailed it the 2 times that it took to produce a double-tracked guitar, and then you copy paste that over like 3 or 4 times in order to get the entire what's it called, the entire measure out of it, then fuck it. You know, it's all about making cool songs and whatever. And it's not like, because I don't play these songs live, so usually when I'm recording like guitar or vocals or anything like that, I copy paste like everything. I'll get 1 take down, and then once I have a take that is solid, then, or I'll just like set a metronome and I'll just start playing the guitar, and then I'll pick whatever the cleanest riff is from that recording where I just play the riff over and over again, and I'll just take that. And I'll take the 2 cleanest riffs from that and put them side by side, and then suddenly I have double-tracked guitar, and then copy-paste that over and over until I get to the end of the measure, and then I have to record something different to lead into the next part. But like I said, cheating is perfectly fine, and I think people should be open about cheating. Stallion Slaughter live show win. Ugh. I don't know. I like to go and play other people's songs. I don't have a problem with that. I've gone on stage and actually played my own song one time with Al Such at the first Mayhem, and it was pretty legit. But anyway.
Promise I'll be kind, but I won't stop until those years are mine. Yeah, honey, I'll be famous, hunt you down until you love me. Popufurry. I'll be a pup who likes to play tough, bondage ropes and latex, make an AD account but won't let you in. Photo leaks on OnlyFans.
Okay, this song is really funny. I'm having a tough time, understanding the words through his, Brit Bonger, garbage accent that he's got going on. But it's funny. This is good. This is actually a pretty good parody for sure.
My ego is big, causing trouble online. My fans will attack anyone who's against me or loves to whine. Follow me and you'll be fine. 'Cause honey, that is why you'll be my biggest fan. You'll follow me until you love me.
I can't watch the video because the waveform in the background is not following the entire track, and so I'm hearing a lot of low end frequencies, but we have just a flat line, and it just doesn't seem. It seems to be following the rhythm, or not the rhythm, the BPM of the song, but it doesn't seem to be reflective of what's actually playing, and it's fucking with me so bad.
Popufurry, honey, there's no other cutie, but you know that I'll be Popufurry. Promise I'll be kind, but I won't stop until those years are mine. Yeah, honey, I'll be famous, hunt you down until you love me. Popufurry, real cute.
This a cringe waveform. That waveform is cringe.
Competing in a dance pose, put that shit on my Instagram. Don't talk to just anyone. My heart's plastic, but we'll still have fun.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, girl. See you in the next video.
Ooh.
That's right, bitch. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. You'll be my biggest fan, you'll follow me until you love me. Popufurry. Honey, there's no other cutie, but you know that I'll be.
You heard several OOs.
Popufurry. Promise I'll be kind, but I won't stop until those yous are mine.
I think that the instrumental is pretty neat. I like the blend of all of the strings. There doesn't seem to be any like overtly like electronic type of instruments being used. All the VSTs seem to be some kind of real world instrument, and so we're having this stringed type of arrangement, and I think that's pretty neat. I think that it's an interesting take on this particular track.
Yeah, honey, I'll be famous, hunt you down until you love me.
It sounds like we have vocal processing now. I don't know if it's it
Sounds
really
more like autotune to me, honestly. Like a little bit of autotune. I'm not entirely sure if it's tuned at all, but it sounds like it's not like it's almost glitching a little bit. You know, when you use autotune, like when you tune something automatically, just let the VST tune it for yourself.
Yeah.
It adds some bleeps, bloops, and glitches, and you sound robotic. If you tune your voice with Melodyne or just do it manually in any way, it should sound more natural.
okay.
So what I'm hearing here is probably autotune, like a little bit of it. Not entirely sure.
Yeah, it sounds like it. It sounds very. It sounds mostly like a background process. It doesn't sound like it's like right up front or whatever. But it's in stark contrast to the beginning of the song. So we have we have vocal processing apparently that was at their disposal. But apparently they didn't feel the need to use it in the beginning of the song.
Popufurry. Hiya. Ooh.
That's an ooh woo, okay? Garga, get your shit straight. That was not an oh-wo, that was an ooh woo, okay?
Ooh.
This I am a cringe rights activist, okay? So I'm trying to hold my shit together right now.
Ooh, girl. Thanks for the follow, babes. You'll be my biggest fan.
No. I know that lots of people do this kind of shit. The putting like
Self-promo?
Yeah, putting a promo at the end of the songs. I know that like Prince Whatever does that a lot. Oh my God, Prince Whatever! But I hate that shit. The reason why is because people put these videos in playlists, and so you'll have your music playlist, and you'll have to listen to around 15 seconds of the song you just listened to at the end of the thing. Because like when I'm at work or something, I have a headphone in and I've got my phone in my pocket, and then I just play YouTube playlists, and so yeah, I hate this fucking self-promotion shit, but you know what, it goes along with the Popufurry what's it called, the whole thing, you know, the whole doodly do theme. It goes along with the theme. Yes, aesthetics theme. Yes, exactly. But I'm gonna go ahead and like the video, despite there being no blast beats one time. There was no skank beat. There was no like down blast. I didn't hear any of that kind of stuff. No cyclone blasts. No pussy blasts. Just there was a severe lack of blast beats throughout this entire song. But other than that, you know, it's pretty neat. It's funny. It's I think that it accomplishes its goal of being a funny parody. So 10 out of 10. IGN. All right. That was Popufurry. We're totally out of order. So let us check out VA Chemical Warfare Slayer cover. I am
What's up, guys?
I'm like an anti-normie or something like that. I'm not gonna ooh, Metal Injection. I can almost guarantee this is gonna be copyright. Metal Injection's a magazine.
And it only has like 78,000 views. So there is a chance it's not copyrighted. It's a cover after all.
Okay. Well, Gargod's got he's got the skills to be able to check whether or not it's copyright. He's got that one thing. So
he is intelligent.
Yes.
Wow.
All right. I do not understand tattoos. I'm gonna be totally on. Do you have any tattoos?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe I will. Maybe I will get a tattoo sometime in the future. Like maybe in 10 years, maybe in 20 years. I don't know. I don't want to have any tattoos right now, but
Yeah.
I cannot guarantee I won't change my mind. So I don't know. Not yet. That's what I say.
I'm 30 now, and I don't have any tattoos or piercings or anything like that. My girlfriend's kind of gone all out. She's got fucking tattoos and piercings and all that shit, and I don't understand it. But you know, apparently it's a thing that people like to do, and I think that the artwork is pretty cool. When I was in jail, I would see like all the tattoo artists would pay so much money because like the inmates would get like one pencil a day, or not a day, but you know, they would get like one pencil or something like that, and yeah, they would pay to have a collection of pencils, and they would just sit there and design tattoos all day in jail, and it was pretty neat. So that's something to do, I guess. But yeah, I just think that's interesting. The Black Dahlia murder was like my shit when I was in high school. Holy fuck. I've never heard this type of shit from fucking Travis before, or whatever that fucking, yeah, the dude from Cattle Decapitation. Well, I guess so. I guess, because he usually kind of does, like, whenever he does his singing, it's kind of like a mixture between like a guttural death growl and also like kind of a full-throated orchestral type of operatic sound, and so, but this would be the first time I've heard something like this from him, and it's kind of neat. I've never heard the original song, but it does give me Slayer vibes for sure. Any Cones, what's up, bro? this guy. He's got a very unique vocal style for sure. And I think that the only person I've heard that was able to like recreate it is probably DivNMX. DivNMX did a cattle decapitation-esque song. And it was so legit. That shit sounded just like this guy. You know, it had, of course, it's the DivNMX spin on it, but he was able to recreate this incredibly unique tone for sure. When we're talking about like thrash metal, like Slayer and Metallica and all that kind of stuff, it always comes off as like super old school. So your DivNMX doesn't get enough credit. Do you know who was pretty good but decided to leave? Dropkick Productions TX. That name doesn't ring a bell. We'll have to check him out sometime. But this stuff was like probably fucking amazing, like the most heavy that metal could possibly be in like the early 2000s, late 1990s or something like that. But then again, there was death metal in the late 90s and early 2000s, because I think that was the era of like Cannibal Corpse and bands like that. But yeah, thrash is an interesting genre. A lot of I don't know, I like thrash, but it wears on me. This is very, very old school for sure. This has got a very old school style to it. I wonder if this was one of Slayer's new ones or old ones. Oh, Anal Cunt, yeah, I know what that is. Anal Cunt was a weird kind of band, and there was a couple of songs that were kind of neat and had a charm to them, but for the most part, it wasn't my thing. I saw Slayer back in 2017. They had a really neat trio, like a trilogy of music videos that had Danny Trejo in it. That was pretty fucking neat. That was the last time that I really checked out Slayer. What's your favorite non-English metal What's your favorite non-English speaking metal band? Probably the Marionetters. Marionetters. Oh my god.
Hold on.
I have no idea how to fucking spell it. Marionetters. Yes, that's the band. I have to keep them. I post them to my Facebook every once in a while just to keep track of them, because I can never remember that name or remember how to spell it. But yeah, that would be my favorite one for sure. I wonder if he's sat here down on the very bottom of the screen on purpose and has his lighting reflecting off the back wall on purpose. I don't know, he's just, this is a weird format coming from Cattle Decapitation. This really like among all the rest of them, this very low budget feeling angle going on. So this guy's got his wide angle GoPro, and then this guy's kind of got, it looks like he's got maybe like a 720 webcam or something like that. So he's gone the low budget route too, because you can see this is like, you know, this is fucking 4K over here, and this is like 320p. And I respect the bassist. The bassist is not getting enough camera time. They kind of flash over to this soundboard every once in a while, like he's not even playing. You know, that's sad. He's got this super sick, whatever you call the, whenever the...
Fan-fretted. Fan-fretted. It's called fan-fretted bass. Like
Fan-fretted.
when you have like... Yeah, I think it's called fan-fretted.
I mean, it would make sense to me. But yeah, he's got this totally sick 5-string fan-fretted bass guitar over here, and they're just kind of flashing over to him every once in a while. He's not getting his chance to get in the spotlight, but we still have, like, you know, about 2 minutes left. Let's see if he gets...
I don't think Slayer has that interesting of bass parts in general. There's nothing to show off, you know?
Oh, well, that's sad. All right. Well, that's kind of indicative of most thrash, to be honest, though. How you make friends with a bassist is acknowledge their existence. Now he's really just like working those fingers like a motherfucker, and I'm sad for him that he's not getting as much lead time on this video. They will join us at hell. See the sky burning, the gates are ablaze. Satan will take out tomorrow. You have to go through what we were taking to hell. Fighting emotion inside. So they're defeated by just a spell. Bodies I don't make new life. Rocking yourselves on the land with your fear. Daylight's not a day to die. Nothing to see when the sleeping cells here. Chemical warfare.
If you were looking to build a business
that was pretty neat. It was a pretty neat little idea, little video. And whatever. It's very old school. When did this song come out? Let's find out. Slayer, Chemical Warfare. Let's see if my shit typing will get picked up. Hell yes. This song... no, it's a 1985 song.
1983.
Oh, this was live in 1985. Okay, but it came out in 83.
Scroll up.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so that's neat. Now, 83 or like in 80s thrash metal or whatever, I think that it was normal to have songs that were like 5 and 6 minutes long. Mostly because, you know, you're going to be playing these songs on the radio. Did Slayer ever play on the radio, really? I think so. But anyway, the songs being very long, you know, it's because you get a chance to be on the radio and you want some of that time, I assume, and whatever. So with newer songs, they're getting shorter and shorter because all of these songs are on demand, so you don't have to repeat the same passages over and over again. I say that like it's a criticism, considering some of my songs are exactly like that. But cool. That was Metal Injection. Was that Metal Injection? Yes, Metal Injection. That was a cover of Slayer's Chemical Warfare. That's pretty neat. So let us check out. Let's see here. Madoka. I don't remember that person. I haven't seen them in the server before.
I don't remember. He was on the last stream here, I think.
Or maybe I don't recognize it in this font or something. I don't know. But let's check out this that band right there, Waveshaper.
No idea what it is. Let's see.
Riikira.
Riikira, I think.
Yeah.
Sound turned on. You have the sound muted.
Oh, I'm so smart, guys. I forgot I had it turned off for the ads. Okay. Try again. Oh, no. Okay, good. It started out rough. I was like, oh no, we're getting more synth guitars, but this is okay. We're good now. We're making it into a thing. It's going to be more than just what we had. I didn't know GLaDOS did metal. Kind of a different thing. This is like a different this is kind of a different arrangement, or like a different sound than I'm used to when it comes to like noisecore or whatever. It's actually got kind of a melody, but everything's, you know, masked under like a what's that, boy?
Yesterday I couldn't watch YouTube because it needed to be updated.
Mm-hmm.
And today,
yeah,
it still needs to be updated.
There should be an update button on it. I'll be right down, okay, boy?
Okay.
The stream says hi. So we're... What are you doing?
I'm chill.
If you're going to chill there, I need you to go put some clothes on. Yeah, they're all in the basket. They're all in the basket downstairs behind the couch. Okay, so this is kind of a different thing, you know, altogether. This is it's an interesting take on noisecore. The numbers, Mason. I don't know about all that, but that I think that's typical of noisecore. I don't listen to a whole lot of it, but it's typical of noisecore to have like a passage with just kind of random sounds. It sounds like. Yeah, it's more like Cybergrind. Yeah, it's kind of like that. It's got that same aesthetic to it, but these VST guitars, I think.
Oh wait, so it's one of General Mumble's projects, I think.
I have no idea.
Okay, it's on Mumble's channel, so yeah. I don't know. I don't know either.
It's an interesting sound. I think that it's pretty that it's a pretty interesting sound, that it's not something I'm used to from hearing from like noisecore crowd, because usually whenever they have lyrics or whatever, it's not even intelligible, and most of the sounds are just kind of whatever. So it's it gives me kind of like an avant-garde type of feel, like that one weird song that I sent with the guy on the motorcycle and shit like that. I can't remember what the hell it was called. That French dude. It gives me that vibe. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It was a pretty neat little thing. Very interesting sound altogether. Let's see here. What haven't we checked out? We can do... Oh. Okay. Let's do a Violet Pony song. This... Oh my god, I hit copy again. This... Oh my god. This track... No. This track is so hyped on the Twitter. Like, it's huge. I mean, so I'm coming into it with huge, giant expectations. I haven't heard this one before, but let's do it. All right. I see the theme that we're going with now, because it was kind of neat. We had this flyby, kind of like a retro feel with the rounded corners, and the 4:3 aspect ratio, and then we had the Windows Movie Maker, this thing right here, and then we've got more just, yeah, this is neat. This is very early 2000s aesthetic here. I like that with the lyrics going onto the untitled notepad. That's pretty fucking cool. The unregistered hypercam. This is awesome.
Last night she said roar extra, so it's true love at first sight. Throw out my candy bracelets, now I'm headed to class. I'm still 20%, so get your head out your ass. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you hear the I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life. She said, do you like waffles? I said, hell yeah. Been watching Equals 3 until 2 a.m.
This is so awesome. I can see why this is so popular. It's so nostalgic.
I ain't got no iPhone, but I got a DS with a key. keychain, a pinky, her cupcakes are the best. I've been failing my classes cause I don't give a damn. They say the world is my oyster, but the free market's a scam. Everything's been changing since last generation was born, and they won't try to take and change. Use a two-edged sword.
God, I remember DDR too. Like, I'm trying to listen to the music, but I'm on a nostalgia trip right now. This is so good.
I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I've fallen in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the
That was awesome.
antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's great.
I also like how we have this very polished, very like upbeat sound. It's very positive, and that whole energy. But we're also adults here, so we're not shying away from curse words, and I think that's pretty fucking cool. Because most of the time, whenever you get this type of like genre and this type of emotion and these things going on, you don't get a whole lot of that. You tend to get a very sanitized and very what's the word I'm looking for, where it tries to appeal to as many people as possible. Tries to appeal to as many people as possible, and it tries to be accessible to as much as you possibly can. And this doesn't. It seems very unapologetic. Like, this is my fucking song, and I'm gonna do it exactly the way I want it. And if you don't like it, fuck you. And I think that's it's just got all of the I don't give a fuck energy, and I love it.
Because it's not your life. It's never too late to fall in love with the world. Your past is not today, so say your stride with a twirl. Yeah, we've all made mistakes before, that's a fact of life. But once you restate your heart, you'll be just fine. Now with your life, you say it's all mine. All mine. Revel in your friends and hobbies, let your heart speak. Wanna drift, I say some shit, just block the internet free. I'm the antonym of the internet, still cleaning up the viruses that you had left. I think I'm falling in love again. Don't stop until you. I'm the antonym of the internet, been fighting on new grounds over if my love is valid. Fuck the cynicism, let the colors fly. Don't care, you think it's cringe because it's not your life.
Fucking solid.
Why is somebody pony stuff?
That's pretty fucking neat. And then yeah, the Flutgershy, I've seen that around on the Twitter. You know, because man, this was a big deal when shit, when I was in high school, dog. Like yeah, when I was in high school, this was a big thing. I know Vylet is like 10 years younger than I am. Okay. He's playing copyrighted music on his tablet behind me. And so I'm trying to get him to go into the other room.
Go in my closet.
I guess if you want to. I mean, you do you. But yeah, I think Violet is like 10 years younger than I am. And so she would be like, she would have been like fucking, I don't know. When I was in high school, I want to say she would have been like fucking in elementary school or some shit. I don't know. It's just weird that despite it, we would still have, you know, the same kind of internet culture. Anybody that grew up on the internet in that era, you know, just is aware, I guess, that it's not as much of a generational divide. She was born in 98, a year after me. Oh, kill me. You youngins out here. But that was pretty fucking legit. It went all out on the video. The mix sounded great. All of the sounds came out clearly. The drums were pretty punchy. And the vocals had the vocals have like, doesn't have like a whole lot of processing on it or whatever. It's I mean, it does have processing, but it's not like to the point where it's like some noisecore shit where it turns into some like auto-tuned robot mess. And so yeah, it's pretty fucking solid all the way around. I can definitely see why this was as popular as it was. So yeah, Antonymmph by Violet Pony. Neat. Okay, so let's check out the other Black and Blue submission. This is going to be Chaoseum, Smile Again. 2.3 million views. This must be a self-published. I think we might be able to get away with this one. Mix and master. Yeah, this is going to be good. We're going to be fine. Let's do it. Let's see what this is like. I like how the drummer's got a straight jacket. Nice. I'm the Joker, baby. The urge to like it right out of the gate despite no blast beats has to do with the opening on a dive bomb. Ugh. Uh-oh. Do we have a furry on set? Huh? Furry power, am I right? But anyway, no, seriously, this is, what, Corn again? I think there was a comment that said Corn 2121. Yeah, I mean, this has all the Corn aesthetics for sure. It's power. Where is this bassist? I see drums, 6-string guitar, 6-string guitar, singer. I don't see a bass on the stage, but I hear the bass. I can hear the click in the new in new metal stands for nothing unique. Ha! That's a good ass meme right there.
You think?
Yeah, you can hear I can hear the bass clearly in the background, but I don't see any basses.
And I can serve my face.
Okay, that was pretty cringe.
My soul's falling disgrace, and I stay lonely. I shame them ugly.
Those screams were pretty weak. One of their guitarists is also their bassist, so I guess they didn't want to get a bass in there for whatever reason. I don't know either. I don't know why. At least cut away to having this. I don't know. Maybe there was too much going into the music video already. It looks like they spent most of their budget on makeup. Yeah, the bassist is sane, so he's not in the sanatorium. Why the fuck did my frame rate absolutely go to shit? Is this on purpose? Oh, I guess so. Oh, that reminds me that fucking frame rate gets unbanned from the server here in like a few days. Fuck. I don't know what's going on, but the this is a little bit different from like a typical sound of like this new metal sound where we're adding some, I guess, some new stuff into it. It's still very new metal from the mid 2000s for sure. See, that was much better. That scream was much better than what he was doing before. I changed my name on White. No, I'm kidding. I changed my name on YouTube from Madoka to Dennis. Okay.
My scars hide in my blame. Will you understand my...
It gives me Korn with a of Disturbed vibes, strictly because of this choir boy aesthetic right here at the end.
Shame, my insanity allows me to smile again.
So I think the music video, the overarching theme is like crazy making, I guess, where, you know, the person comes in to evaluate the crazy people, but then gets turned crazy as the thing goes on, or maybe he controls her mind or something like that. I think that was this whole passage. This is one of the things that I don't really like about nu metal is that they tend to have Mudvayne, yes, Mudvayne, all that, but they have a tendency to take themselves super fucking seriously, where it's like, I am super fucking deep, and everything that I'm doing has this really ultra super deep ass meaning. And on like lower budget music videos and stuff like this, it just comes off as a little goofy to me. But overall, the sound of the song is pretty neat. It gives me it's like an amalgamation of all of my favorite nu metal bands from the mid 2000s, like Mudvayne and Korn and Disturbed and all that kinds of shit. Here we call it Spigs. I dropped my cap on the floor. But anyway, that was Chaoseum. I have a feeling that they're gonna go far. This kind of stuff is clearly like a popular thing. I think that it's very good. Igor, I was talking about them earlier. This was the French dude that I was trying to talk about earlier. That music video is really fucking weird. But you know what? They did good. I think that these people did good. I don't know how big they're getting or whatever, but it looks like they're headed that way. So that was Chaoseum. Smile again.
How much time do you have?
Well,
how much more time to the end of the stream?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not trying to keep you up until midnight or anything. Because what time is it over there for you? Like 11 right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good.
And I thought my kid was up with me all night as well, so he went to sleep at like 8 o'clock in the morning. And so because we were just partying that shit up, but anyway, so I should probably feed him pretty quick. So maybe we'll throw on a couple more songs.
We have another request from Gargod and 3 more requests from J-Doggon as usual.
Yeah. We'll take a couple. We'll take 2 J-Doggon, and then we'll close it out with Gargod's. Which one? Can you do the Viva one?
J-Doggon at the very bottom of the list, I think.
Oh, Viva. Gargod. We'll check out Viva by Gargod here in a minute. Not by Gargod. I mean his stage name, Regurgitation of Shit. But let's check out this J-Doggon. Oh wow, I went way too far. Okay, J-Doggon. Let's just start from the bottom. Let's do We Are the End, Sky's Most Wanted Goodbyes. I haven't heard of this one. Oh, we're starting out with the good shit. That fucking oh god. This is some old school shit right here. This is like old school death metal yes, it's got Wincest vibes for sure. Now, to be fair, I totally jacked the sex noises played on top of metal thing from White Zombie, so I can't take full credit for that. But this is like the beginning of slam. Like, this was where slam was born. This type of sound with these really, really mid-tone heavy, raspy guitars and all that shit. You can tell this kind of stuff was mixed by a guitarist because these guitars are so fucking loud compared to the drums and the vocals. They're just really, really out front and center. This is like this was very very much a product of its time, because whenever you listen to songs like these, especially in the mid 2000s, once digital recording became a thing, there was like a meta for what metal should sound like. When everybody would come together and they would record on their fucking GarageBand app or whatever the fuck, then it was like every single metal band had the exact same tone, the exact same every fucking thing. So despite
maybe in United States, but definitely not everywhere. Trust me.
Oh yeah, well in when we're talking about, yeah, for American metal, absolutely. Like when I say, like, I've never heard of We Are the End before, but I feel like I've heard this song before, because in the mid 2000s there was bands like Job for a Cowboy and Suicide Silence, well, fuck. You know, a bunch of those bands, and so Job for a Cowboy and Suicide Silence sounds just like this, like their early 2000s stuff that they released on their own. It all has this exact sound where the drums are basically recorded with like maybe 3 mics, like an overhead, a bass drum, and a snare. And then the guitars are run through a direct input and then modulated with like GarageBand or some crap like that. But there was when I say a meta, I'm talking about like the most effective tactic available. That is, every single mid 2000s band was doing this exact sound, so yeah, this this type of sound is very, very, very. When you're talking about deathcore and like slam and all that shit, every band sounded like this. Carnifex, yes, Carnifex is another great example. Hell, even Impending Doom from that era. There's just so many bands that sounded exactly like this. And I not followed, I don't know what it was called on MySpace anymore, but I was in the circles with Carnifex on MySpace when they were first getting big, Bleeding Through, and these types of bands. It was a big thing on MySpace, and having even the aesthetic of like the pretty girl face that's kind of like broken with maybe some blood and then an unreadable.
The logo.
Yes.
The logo just speaks for itself, I think. Many bands of that era had like similar, similar type of font for their logos. I mean, it's sometimes the band name is like a whole sentence or a phrase, and it's just written in this like, I don't know, weird font.
Yeah. Because I don't know if we really do. I think that unreadable band logos is kind of falling out of style. Because if you didn't, I don't know, maybe you might be able to tell this one. If you knew that it was We Are the End, you'd be able to read that one. But for the most part, I think that was like a product of like the mid 2000s to early 2010s is the unreadable band logo. I don't really think people do that anymore, except for very niche examples that you'll find on like Slam Worldwide or whatever. But I think that kind of shit is not really is falling out of style. I think that we are going to be getting into something a little bit different. But even like Atreyu and that kind of shit, all of these bands sound the same to me now. When I was like, I would have been fucking 17 when this song came out. When I was like a teenager, this shit was fucking.
It's actually
fire.
from 2005.
Oh, okay. So I was 14 when this song
just
came
uploaded.
out. Yeah.
It's just uploaded in 2008.
So I was, when I was a teenager, this was the shit, because I had grown up listening to like Boston and Kansas and Styx. So when I found this kind of stuff, it was just like, what? Metal gets heavy? Because at the time I thought Renegade by Styx was like the heaviest metal song that ever existed. And so, yeah, to find this stuff was like, amazing. But little did I know this shit was going to be like, was going to get so much better than this. Oh, Jesus. Did that seem really off time? Yeah, that didn't match up well at all. Oh God! And then his
double bass kick drum.
Yeah. I'm glad you heard
That's
it
hilarious. The struggle. The drummer is just struggling with those 16th or 32nd notes or whatever it is. Like, they almost got it. Jeez.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's a YouTube musician. Oh my God, what's his name? I can't remember. I haven't listened to him in a really long time. Audio Slave. What's Audio Slave's big song? Like a Stone? No, it was Show Me How to Live.
Or Animal?
No, it was the Show Me How to Live by what's the name of the band? Fake Smile Revolution. Now Fake Smile Revolution is incredible. Like I would say probably I don't know. He's a really fucking amazing musician. His vocals aren't the strongest, but he's like a absolutely amazing drummer. And Fake Smile Revolution has this video where he's talking about how to play the drums and how to record drums and how to make drums sound good and yada yada. And the opening of the video is talking about fast. No, it was playing accurately sounds better than playing quickly. And so if you're trying to play fast and you can't nail it every time, then it will sound like absolute garbage. And so you can have a song that you're playing slow in, and it will sound really good, and people will like to hear it. But then if you try to play faster than your ability to play, then it makes people on YouTube, like 16 years after you've put out the song and it's been uploaded on YouTube, it causes streamers to cringe at it. That's what he said exactly, specifically, so he can predict the future. But anyway, let's check out the last 10 seconds and see if that bass drum, figures its shit out.
Nope.
Jesus, no, it didn't. I think that whenever you're talking about, like, if we're just on the subject of bass drum stuff, I think that one of the most incredible drum beats of all time, like definitely one of my favorite, is Bleed by Meshuggah. That fucking drum beat is absolutely incredible. It's in a weird kind of a 4/4 feeling time signature, but it's like his hands are doing an eighth note where it's like tss, 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 and then his obviously he's ticking away on the snare drum normally, but then the bass drum is like it's fucking crazy, dude. Let's see if I can just like jump.
He
right
couldn't
into it.
play it, and as far as I know, it took months to learn how to play it.
Really? Yeah, I mean, it's an
I think
incredibly
so.
crazy. So you've heard it before. Yeah. It's the most. I'm not gonna get copyrighted because I can only play a couple seconds, but it is like one of the most incredible drum beats of all time, for sure. Like bar none. I have never heard another drum beat that was that fucking amazing. Okay, so let's check out this 1,000 Times Repent. That was the night everything changed. Very Bullet for Valentine. Oh shit, Valentine vibes with really long song titles.
Yeah.
Let's check this. Virtue has few friends. Okay. Whenever we're talking about when we're talking about early 2010s metal, because this is like, this has to be post 2010, because in post 2010 it was like the cool thing to do was to have like this atonal harmonized guitar where they're like maybe separated by one step. And they don't quite match up, and so it has that weird kind of spacey weird tone to it, and I have never been a fan of that shit. That shit was so irritating and is so annoying. Nope, it was a 2008. Okay, so maybe they were ahead of their time. But yeah. Ugh. This I wonder if this is gonna be. What is the copyright checker, Gargon? Hit me up in chat.
It's in the pinned messages in the Hangout. eproofs.com.
In the Hangout. I'm so dumb. Okay, pinned messages.
Scroll down a little bit. Should be there.
Oh, there it is.
Monetization will be prohibited or blocked in some countries. Okay.
Oh god, it takes a while. I guess that makes sense. Monetization. Oh, it's cool. We're not fucking monetized, so it's cool. It's cool. Okay. Yeah, what's up, boy?
Does this sound good to you?
That's neat.
You have to tap?
I see. I'll be right there, boy. Okay. So, I was complaining about the atonal or the lack of like of matching or whatever the fuck, or the synchronization on the melodies for the guitars, and it sounds like that's going to be a thing that they're going to do for the whole fucking song. This is a nostalgic part for me. I'm not gonna lie. This
sounds like as blood runs black. I think that was the name.
Yeah, as Blood Runs really, I would say like early as Blood Runs Black, and then like Job for a Cowboy and stuff like that. This is definitely got those vibes to it.
There was another band, probably not exactly similar, but All Shall Perish, I think. No.
Social Perish.
All Shall Perish.
Oh, All Shall Perish. Yes, All Shall Perish is like the shit. Gee, I wonder what happened to them. I had their first album and it was fucking brilliant. Wage Slaves continues to be one of my favorite songs. That fucking opener is so killer, dude. But yeah, All Shall Perish. Yeah, that's a good fucking that was an amazing band, and that drummer Adam Kitsch, I think. He's really good. Aaron Kitsch. one thing that was really, really great about these bands in the late 2000s, early 2010s was like how super highly progressive these metal songs were, where it didn't have just like there was no verse, chorus, and it wasn't like verse A and then a chorus and then verse B, which was like entirely different than the first verse, and then it would go into like a breakdown that was entirely different or whatever, and it didn't have like that kind of progression. This was just straight up. It's point A to point B, and you just like follow a journey, and I think that was a really, really nice part about these. It's like you're getting like 5 songs in one. Just really, really, really good stuff. That I love that kind of shit for sure. I think the composition pretty much fell apart right then. Maybe we'll bring it back. I think that there was like each instrument was trying to do its own thing, and I don't think that it was mixing together very well. That's an interesting little twist. This is an interesting turn, and that
this is post-hardcore. Yeah. I think.
Yeah, this is it's definitely where it goes into the softer stuff, and we have like more of a melody going on. I know that like As Blood Runs Black does that every album. They have one song on the album where it's all very, very hardcore, and it's crazy. Actually, you're a bassist. Have you listened to what the fuck was that floating in my face? But anyway, have you heard As Blood Runs Black, their album? I think it's called Ground Zero.
I only know like 2 songs.
Something that they did differently. Something that they did differently from like most of their stuff. I wonder if I have the band wrong. Ground Zero. No, I don't. I have it correct. This album it's mixed entirely different than they normally do, and the bass guitar is almost a lead instrument. So like this mix on this album is incredible. Like this is one of my favorite albums of all time, and it's got a really strong bass guitar presence. But the point I'm getting at was that As Blood Runs Black, every single album they have has a song that is like this, where their whole album is like really, really hardcore, like the first 3 minutes of this song, and then there's one song right in the middle that is strictly instrumental, and then it's but it's also very acoustic.
Soft.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. All right. Yes, it is the same song. See, like that's what I was saying. This was one of the greatest things about progressive metal in this era was that they were highly progressive, and that it would be like 3 or 4 songs in one. It was pretty fucking wonderful. It's That's pretty fucking neat. I wonder, because like one thing that I have never been able to figure out is that like whenever I have well, I guess they probably have pedal boards and stuff. Because I was thinking like whenever I record guitar, the tone that I will use for softer passages is going to be completely different than the harder passages. But I guess there was pedal boards back then. I say back then like they don't have them now, but I just don't see them as much anymore. I feel like most all of that is handled digitally by like a sound guy now. What is Gargod going on about in chat? I ordered KFC, and when I went to pick it up, the song was like bleh, and when I came back, it was super melodic. Yeah, that's post-hardcore prog metal for you for sure. All right, we are about an hour and 40 minutes into this thing, so Gargod has asked us to check out Regurgitation of Shit's Viva.
Nope, not this one. I mean, he submitted a song and asked to review on the stream. It's from 2020, I think, and it's this one. That is bold.
Oh, okay, I got you. The Drago. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were going to check this one out last stream.
Oh, wait. Yes, he wanted it to be checked last stream, but we couldn't check it last stream, so we saved it for this one. Can we both now? I don't know.
Fuck it. Here,
Fuck you, Gargod.
He's trying to do you a favor, Gargod. You submitted a song last stream and you wanted it done, and then we had to skip it, and now so we'll check out Viva. We'll close that out on Viva, but for now, let's check out this Drago Iberia Sumergida. All right, let's check that out. No. It's not what I want. Of course, we're gonna, begin with that sample, but en español. Oh God, if we could have a metal song that never, ever, ever has fucking feedback in it ever again. Like, I don't know who started that, but that should be a sin worthy of taking away people's rights and happiness. So done with feedback. I feel for drummers, man. I feel for drummers. I played in a band and I was a drummer for the longest time, and this dude is back there just rocking those drums, and it sucks because like you want to put on a good show, but you're just trapped. You're trapped behind the kit. This is a cover from the best band from this song. Ugh. This is from Spain. What the fuck? I just can't read. Spain. Cool. Here's a fun fact for you. In Spain, araña means a hairy vagina. Well, you know. It also means spider. Triángulo de Amor Bizarro. We'll have to check that out sometime. You know, it's actually kind of neat the way this is coming together. It doesn't stray too far from the melody, but it still hits hard like a motherfucker. HÉROES. I think it's HÉROES. HÉROES del Silencio is the best Enya rock band IMO. Is that a thing? I have never heard anybody refer to things as being Enya. Like if it's in Spanish and you say it's this is an Enya thing. I've never heard that before. Is that a thing? Like if I started saying that, would I get in trouble? Like I don't know. I honestly don't know if that would be like offensive. I know that like when I was in jail, the Mexicans didn't like it when I called them way, but that's about it. That's the only thing that I know of that I'm like, I'm not supposed to say that. But anyway. Yes, thank you for the Enya pass. What was I saying? Okay, I think I was saying that it doesn't stray too far from the melody, but it also hits really fucking hard. And then the riffs are actually kind of cool, but they stay kind of within whatever. It doesn't like go too wild with it, and it doesn't do like that false chord bullshit or whatever. I think that's pretty neat that the way this is coming together. Is HÉROES del Silencio from Mexico or Spain? Are they from Spain? have I'll have to write that down, Avalancha, or I will forget how to, or I'll forget to check it out. All right, that was pretty neat. You know what? And it was a pretty cool music video. You know, earlier I was talking about how music videos that take themselves too seriously or whatever. This is not this is an example of a music video that takes itself seriously but doesn't take itself too seriously. It's just dudes in like warehouse type of settings rocking the fuck out, you know, and it takes itself seriously, but it's not like too serious, you know. It's not Mudvayne with all the paint and all that bullshit and whatever. And it was good. It hit pretty fucking hard. You know, I liked that part where the drummer was getting fucking down. But yeah, pretty neat all the way around. I liked that a lot. That was pretty good. What? Is that real? Is this the official account? And they only have 500 subs? Jesus, we need to sub and ring that bell. Holy crap.
I think many metal bands and projects from Spain are extremely underrated and have like very small audience and whatnot, you know.
I'm trying to hear. Go. Yes, they do seem to be underrated because that Jesus, I can't believe that because that was good. That was really good. That was like a commercial release. Whatever. Let me briefly check out. Maybe that was just like a one-off. Online edition promo.
Just sort by most popular, I think. No?
I think that one was like 12,000 views. This one only has like 400.
I think that's an interlude.
Okay, so I fucked that one up. Okay, so this must be their more self-produced stuff. So like, because like my album, like My Little Putrefaction and Equestrian Diabolic, I had those professionally produced, but like Las Jodidas Pony or Las Ponies Jodidas, and like Meat and all those songs are self-produced, and so they went all out on this cover with the music video and everything. And their self-produced stuff is clearly having a different kind of sound altogether. It doesn't sound bad. It's not a bad mix, but I'll have to check this out later, and we'll get that. Anyway. All right, Gargod, we're going to check out Regurgitation of Shit, Viva.
Ahora que conoces los elementos de una buena ovación, escuchemos una. Viva. Uy, ¿vas a animarme así? Fuerte. Viva. Más fuerte. Viva. Más fuerte.
Viva. Nice. Sucks. Excellent. Why in the Enya version did they say why Viva?
Viva.
Why Viva? I wonder why they just didn't say yay. Más fuerte. Más fuerte. I don't know. That's weird. Anyway, yeah, good times. And this, I know that you were like 6 years old when I was, doing my thing, when I was out there driving trucks and cramming myself into vaginas. But this right here has been done about 1 billion times, and I still didn't see it coming. I don't know why. I expected to cut it, but yeah, this has been done about 1 trillion times. But yes, an interesting contribution from Regurgitation is shit as normal, and whatever. But we're about 1 hour 52 into this thing, yeah, good times, fun times. Hopefully next week I'm not gonna go fuck up and start late and all that shit. But yeah, we appreciate you joining us. How you doing over there, Soul Strings?
I'm kind of tired.
I noticed.
A little bit. Like it's 15 minutes from midnight, and I would say today was an overall busy day, and I'm trying to finish editing the video for Sugarfest, and my body aches a lot because yesterday we had to move a lot of furniture in the second apartment, and everything just hurts. So today was just a very chill day. I
understand. Alrighty.
Regurgitation of Gargod.
Regurgitation of Gargod. I love it. And all this submitted by shit. Brilliant. And then let's see here. We had that. We have a Prince Whatever song we'll check out next stream. But anyway, we appreciate y'all joining us. This was fun. It always is fun. I like doing this kind of stuff. This is the shit. But we will see you guys next Wednesday. The kid is shouldn't have tutoring on Wednesday, and if he does have tutoring on Wednesday from now on or some shit like that, and the X is gonna set that up, then it'll be fine. I'll just move
reschedule the kid. Reschedule the kid.
Yeah. I think I'll just either move the stream to an earlier time, like 9 or something, and so I can get off stream and then take him to tutoring at 11, instead of and all that shit. Have to. Ugh. But anyway, yeah, tutoring is a nightmare. It's the worst.
I can't imagine.
Just having to sit there and do it is that whole thing where you just want to. He's 7, and you want to be like, just read the fucking letters. Oh my god, that kind of shit. And so it's we hired a tutor because shit gets frustrating, bro. When you're like, where he'll read something and then he'll walk away from it, or no, he'll read a letter. And he'll know exactly how it sounds, or a collection of letters, and then he'll say the next part, and then I'll be like, okay, now say it both together, and he'll get it completely fucking wrong. And it's like, I don't have the patience to deal with that kind of shit. So I'm glad that he's got a tutor. But anyway, I've been trying to sign off. I don't know why I keep talking, but I appreciate you guys joining us. We are going to cut this one, and we will see you all next week on the Wednesdays. Bye.